Makeup feels so good. Ooh. But you guys, a little update on my hair. Oh my god, I'm going through it. Look at the sides that I'm not used to. And honestly, before we start this review and first impressions and playing with the little P.LOUISE moment, I didn't realize how much space I lose when I grow my hair in. I know, I'm getting used to it. So you guys, today is going to be, I'm just gonna get right to the point. I have the most beautiful makeup palette I have ever seen in my entire existence. I've seen a lot of great palettes. I've been very stunned and just gagged over a lot of palettes. I feel like when it comes to makeup brands for making palettes and certain things, it's just kind of, sometimes for me, it gets very repetitive, you know what I mean? So that being said, not trying to start off this video in a negative way, but you guys, I literally have the most beautiful fucking palette I've ever seen in my entire life. And I'm just gonna pull it up right now. It's so heavy, it's like a brick. It's almost like a book. This is the brand that I've been working with for a while now, and I'm absolutely obsessed with them. Now, you guys know I am obsessed with P.LOUISE. Also, this whole video, everything that I use with P.LOUISE, if you guys would like to purchase it, check out P.LOUISE on Instagram. And if you guys use my code Kimora Blac 10 at the end of the purchase, it does save money off for you. Kimora Blac 10. Kimora Blac 10 is the code of the day. Are you guys ready to see this fucking palette? I'm telling you right now, nothing compares to this. So this is the Secret Sinner palette. Let's talk about how thick it is. It's like a book. It's like a video cassette, which probably some of you guys probably don't even know what video cassettes are. But yeah, this is like a VCR situation, you know what I mean? Like, it's so thick. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull up a normal palette. Look at the size. Like, I just can't even deal with how beautiful and how thick this is. So this is dedicated to all the makeup collectors, the makeup lovers. This is like a makeup lover's dream. A little quote in the back, it does say, "I'd rather laugh with the sinners than cry with the saints. What about you?" So cute, P.LOUISE. Obsessed. All right, so we're gonna go into this one, which I'm very excited. Now, I did open this downstairs because I was like, I have to see it. It just feels like a very expensive present. When I tell you, as long as I've been doing makeup, I have never received a palette that has feathers like inside. Do you guys see the feathers? I mean, this is stunning. This is so beautiful. I'm just so like gagged by this because it's so thick. It's a collector's piece. It's almost like a jewelry box. So this is gonna sit on my studio for a very long time. So opening this up, you guys, this is the Secret Sinner. Inside we do have the mirror. I do love this situation here where the mirror doesn't kind of pull back and become flat, but here is the colors. Wow. Oh my god. 18 shadows. Let's go ahead and check out some colors up close and see what they look like. So these are the colors here. So this brown is gorgeous. I can see on the crease, there's some purples, there's some blues, some pinks. There's just so many different variations of color that you could do. I mean, from natural eyes to fun eyes, and just, wow, that yellow is just beautiful. So this is for someone that really loves makeup. This looks like a very all matte palette. I love all matte palettes. I feel like since Jeffree came out with the orgy, there's like this like all matte palette hate bus people jump on, but I'm like, I could have sworn like a few months ago people just like it, you know what I mean? Like, girl, there's people out there that will buy a palette that has shimmers in it, and they probably would never even use the shimmers. So they're just people that complain and can't appreciate makeup when they get it. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and dive into this today. Before we do that, you guys know I definitely use the P.LOUISE base like religiously. There's probably like 2 to 3 primers that I use that just, I'm like, wow. And this is color Rumor 3. Now, I use these all over the eye because honestly, I say this every time, you guys, I put on a beauty blender, it just does amazing work. Everything it touches, it just makes the shadows so amazing. Now today, you guys, I am getting ready for a little cute shoot. So I will be doing some eye makeup that's, you know, shoot ready. So I can't do anything a little too crazy. So let's go ahead and dive into the browns. All right, so I'm gonna set the palette down because it's extremely heavy, and let's go ahead and start some shadow work. I really love this brown called Fling. Getting that brown, let's go ahead and just get that on the eye. Wow, the pigmentation is actually 10 out of 10. This is one color. Oh my god, I'm like actually very gagged. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Like I'm kind of very surprised. Not surprised, but you know, because honestly P.LOUISE products are just one of my favorites. But how easy the colors are laying. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna shift my shadow a little bit. I think we're gonna go dark. I'm kind of feeling the dark fantasy now because I want to see what these purple shades look like. Oh my gosh, like that brown is beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and change up the brush a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and take this brush here and I'm gonna dip into this really pretty auburn color called Obsessed. So I'm just laying down the browns now and then I'm gonna go right on top with some purples. Wow. Oh wow, that is definitely my favorite kind of eye. You guys know I love a good brown eye. I mean, I'm all about color, but like I just love brown eyes. Like I just love a good brown shade nude eye. I think it's just so sexy. All right, so there's this purple color called Hooked. And I'm gonna take a little bit of that and I'm just gonna bring it into the crease because we're gonna go in and we're gonna really deepen up this eye. I'm gonna shift my makeup tonight. I was supposed to do something like light and very airy, but screw that. I'm gonna go dark. Ooh, look at that. That hooked color is everything. So I'm taking that and just really putting in the crease. Now I need to change up my brush. I'm gonna take some of that purple. I'm just gonna really blend in right here. Oh my god, it's definitely the palette's name, like a secret sinner. I'm like very sinning right now. Look at that. Oh. Now I want to go ahead and take a smaller brush and let's go ahead and take that brown. It's called Love Struck. And let's go ahead and take it and really deepen underneath the eye. Ooh. We're gonna go ahead and combine some really pretty liners with this. I mean, honestly, like this eyeshadow shape and color is definitely a signature of mine. I love auburns. I love anything that's very warm. So pretty. Oh, gagged. Oh, I love it. So taking another brush, I'm gonna mix Love Shy and Love Struck and just secretly blend all that out. Just like that. Oh, I love it. Now the question is, now do I want to cut the crease or do I not? I think we should cut the crease. So you guys, these are one of my favorite cut crease products ever. Now these are the paints that they have on the website. This is literally what I use to cut my crease, to really give it like that perfect clean cut. The way to describe what they do, they just really give you the cleanest cut because when people use concealers, I want to say they're not meant for the eyelid because it does crease a lot. These don't. So if you guys want to see me cut this crease, keep watching because I'm gonna try to scoot up a little bit. Taking a brush with the product on it, now we're gonna go ahead and cut this crease. Look how easy that is. See that? And that's it. There's the crease. How easy is that, you guys? Okay, so same thing on this eye. You wanna make sure the brush is really flat. And then there you guys go. Cut crease, ready to go. Signature eye that I love. Now let's go ahead and blend in some fun colors. Now we need a really good white. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my Orgy palette. There's a color here that I really love, which is gonna be this second one here. And that's literally the color that I used to really pack on that really pretty vanilla white shade. So what I do is I take some on the brush and I just kind of, it's almost like setting this cream product to kind of really stay in place. So that's kind of like what I do, is like I just like to really set it. But the thing about these paints, you guys, is that they dry on their own. But you know me, girl, I love to like kind of like layer a lot of color. So that's kind of like how you would set the product. Again, not just taking this and then voila. All right, guys, so lashes are on. Oh, but you guys, you and me right now, we're gonna figure out what kind of lip I'm gonna pick. So what do you guys think? Dark, light, nude, what's going on? I'm doing a black and white shoot where I want to feel very seductive. So you know what? I feel like I'm gonna do dark. I think I've been doing light nudes for a while and I wanna see my juicy dark lips. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick out a liner. I'm gonna pick out Neat from Haus Labs. Literally today, it's like a Haus Labs and P.LOUISE situation. And I want like a chocolate brown, so you guys already know I'm about to pull out the Jeffree Star Vault. Girl, this vault has every nude shade you can think of. Now, y'all, I ain't got a code to give you guys for this. So if y'all wanna get this, I would get it now because I don't think he's gonna make anything like this ever again. So I think I'm gonna pick out the darkest one, which is Dominatrix. I think that's the darkest one. So yeah, let's go ahead and combine and see these two together. So let's go ahead and line the lips and make sure the line's perfect. So, wow. Ooh, I love this one. Oh, see, that's so uneven already, so I gotta like make sure it's like super straight. Now usually with dark lips, you guys, I go back in at the end with a little bit of concealer to really pinch up and straighten the line. Now let's put a little bit of this brown. This is Dominatrix. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so hot. Oh my god, I'm like obsessed with this lip. Oh, wow. This is definitely a lip to remember. Now what I do is, you guys have a choice of using a concealer. You guys can use, you know, whatever you guys desire to kind of really clean up the lines on the lip. I use a pan stick because it's really thick. What I do is I just really cut the edges to make sure it's like perfectly done. Wow. All right, you guys, lip is on. Let's go ahead and spray a little NYX matte finish. And then I will be right back. I'm gonna put on a wig and just show you guys the final look. Woo! You guys, P.LOUISE nailed it. I'm like so excited about the palettes because I never used any of their palettes before. I'm just really familiar with the paints that they have, and they're just honestly iconic paints. But you guys, please make sure you guys go over to P.LOUISE and check them out. And when you guys are shopping on that website or shopping in store, however you guys are getting these products, make sure you guys are using my code Kimora Blac 10. Let me just get into this eye. Can I get a little closer? Look at this eye. Wow. In the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I honestly, if you guys have not taken the time to check out my previous video about me jumping back into my MUA roots, please check it out. I'm so excited and I'm getting a lot of positive. People are just supporting me and I'm just so thankful that people are supporting me in that career. Obviously, the confusion is a lot of people are like, wait a minute, aren't you like a makeup artist? Well, I am, but professionally I don't do it. Hopefully the future is bright and I get to work with a lot of really famous and celebrities and things like that. So and that's just a career that I want to kind of jump into. So make sure you guys check that out. And also, if you guys are new to my channel and you guys like what I do and you guys just want to see me more, make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button. If you guys are coming back, I always say this, welcome back. There's a giveaway coming. It's big, it's massive. Get ready for a photo. I will be posting the photo in the community. In the meantime, I will see you guys in a few days. I love you.